Let's start this video off with standards. Most men will fuck anything in the skirt, knock her up, and end up regretting the rest of their lives spending it with her. Young boys will get attached to face and call it love. The point I'm trying to make here is we need to sort you out first before we even start talking about the women. If you're in the path to, get a family and becoming your best self, the kind of woman that you wife up could make or break how you live the next 60 years of your life. And if you want to achieve your goals, having the right kind of people in your life is very important. So, how do we filter out for the best? We set standards they have to meet. I'm talking genetics, physique, character, values, goals, interests, and people in their lives, even before we came in. But it's pretty hard to meet someone that fits all your needs. And it begs the question, what is a non-negotiable trait or character that a woman has to have before you consider doing anything long-term with her? And the answer I'm stuck with is trust, but not in the way you think. See, there are two ways to go about this. First, do you trust her? And you shouldn't, at least not at first meet or even a year into the relationship. She has to earn it. She has to prove herself to you over a long period of time. I'm not talking 3 months or 6 months, because it's pretty hard to judge someone's character in a short period of time. So we need to give them time to be in our lives so we can see those little things that they value, those things that we could overlook when we first met them. If she's on social media, what kind of content does she watch, respond, and post? In her day-to-day, is she disciplined, respectful towards other people? Does she have a decent work ethic? How optimistic is she about life? And how does she handle stress? What kind of people does she hang around? And how does she treat those people? Most men fail to do any of this and end up ruining their entire lives, mentally, financially, even physically, just because they are stuck on surface level characters. See, humans are fickle. They could be one thing today and something else tomorrow. What hardly changes are our values. And from the day you meet her, she has to be under deep scrutiny to check if she meets the values you want in a wife before you even think of valuing or trusting her long term. And I know some of you are already saying humans can be perfect. What if she messes up sometime? Well, how does she react to that? It's tell you everything you need to know about the girl you're considering spending the rest of your life with. But, and this is the crucial part, if she fucks up, fling her. Now, the second part of this, does she trust you? And this basically boils down to, your level of competence as a man, your masculine frame, and your status in the social hierarchy. I think those are the three main things that will determine how submissive your woman will be towards you. And these are all things that within your control. So you have to work on yourself to induce that trust in her, because then it will be easier, or it will be easy in the long term for her to respect and submit to the things that you want. So basically, out of all the traits that you could have on your list for the kind of woman you want in your life, the most important thing to look out for is trust. Do you trust each other? I don't know if I should say traits. It's the most important thing that you look out for when thinking about doing anything long term with anyone. And this applies to with your guys, people you call your friends. Trust. And the point I want you to take out from this video is that people have to prove themselves to you before thinking of keeping them long term in your life. Obviously, if you're on the path to becoming your best self, you too have to trust yourself. I think that's basically confidence. How well do you trust yourself? You have to have standards for yourself and for the people you allow into your lives, and they have to prove themselves to you before you think of valuing or trusting them in the long term. No matter how beautiful, smart, or whatever it is, what matters is how much do you trust them.